All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, giving double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessed to pushing his truth and sincerity, and the Bob above. All right, it's the brother in the Posh Kodash. All right, coming at you again with another lesson. This time talking about who runs the world, right? Because simple answer is ultimately the Most High. When we're talking about on a lower level, when we're talking about between Jacob and Esau, at this moment is Esau, right? Because you have your elites and you have your governments. Who look at who runs these governments? You can look at them in the face and tell. That's why they say color is an indicator, although it's not always. Although it's not a 100% guarantee, but color is a indicator, meaning that it shows you. 9 times out of 10, it shows you the right way, right? All right, this is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau. He's the wicked. All right, we're the righteous sons of the Most High, and he's our opposite. He is the wicked. Who is Esau? The so-called red man. All right, who you would call pale white. They're Edomites. They come from the lineage of Esau. Wasted away is he, right? This is who they come from. They're just evil. They could be doing good, but ultimately it goes back to evil. They're wicked. That's their job. They don't even, to them, they might think they're doing something good, but they just doing their job, which is to be wicked, you know? So, of course, it looked good in their eyes. This is Galatians chapter 1, verse 4. Who gave himself for our sins that he might deliver us from the present evil world, according to the will of Yahweh and our Father. All right. So boom, Yahweh shall come back to save us from what? This evil world. And if Esau is in rulership, and they said the wicked is in rulership, and we at the end times, and Yahweh Shai is coming back to save us, right? He's coming back to save us from evil times. Then they gotta be the wicked, right? Because if the world is in evil times, I mean it's an evil ruler. Evil is what? Going against the scriptures. It's not what the world portrayed to be. Those people are evil, but scriptures say woe unto them that call good bad and bad good, right? Because why? You to do right and to do wrong, you got to know right from wrong, right? But they tell you this is bad, this is good, and they flip the whole script when the whole time it was the other way around 9 times out of 10 with these laws and statutes that the Esau had, but they contrary to the laws and statutes of the Most High. This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand, the first murder. Although he was not called an Edomite yet, he had the spirit of an Edomite, right? This would be like, okay, he had the melanin. He had that because his curse was his melanin. Like, he wasn't gonna have anymore. But at the same time, this was the first murder. This fits the description of an Edomite. This was the you could say the pregame Edomite. The potential for the Edomites. That's what he really he was an Edomite. It's just they weren't called that yet because they call it Edomites because they come from the lineage of Esau. You see. Not to mention they committed the first murder. Like, God damn. Then he was cursed. It say Genesis 4:12, when thou tillest the ground, so when you take care of like your crops and stuff, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond thou shalt be in the earth. Is Esau not a vagabond? A vagabond is someone who travels. All right, let's look it up. Vagabond. A person who wanders from place to place without a home or job. What is Esau? All right, you look through history, they were vagabonds. Even now, that they go from country to country looking for what they can use to survive. Why you think they in the Middle East now? Why you think America, they troops so spread out, they wanderers, bro. And then it's not even just America, it's Edomites and whole, they travel here, they travel there. They never stay in one place. Because it's in their spirit. They're vagabonds. They're the wicked. Right? A fugitive. Why is he a fugitive? Because of the evil things he did. It wasn't like Esau stole some candy out. No. Bro, his lineage has been corrupting the world and flipping it upside down. They led the righteous astray. Right? They whipped us, they beat us out of our lineage. Out of our culture. Right? Told us we was African American. Things like that, bro. Things like that. The Most High is not gonna let slide. Wicked or not, he's not letting that go. Alright, this is Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they call his name Esau. Red and hairy. Who does that sound like? People so brainwashed, they hear white and they just think, oh, white people. Like, no. The word white means pure. There's nothing pure about them. Nothing pure about them at all. If anything, they're dirty and disgusting, really. You want to keep it. If you really want to, if you really want to tell the truth, if we really go back in history and we look at how the Moors taught them how to bathe, or how England was flooded with, sewage when they took over that area, I'm gonna end it with this. This is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Right? That tell you right there. What did they do in our time of trouble? They attacked us. And these were supposedly our brother. They're not our brothers. That's done away with. Right? It showed you who the wicked is, bro. These people are the same people in rulership today. They're doing the same thing. When you look at America, who's in the hoods and who's in the suburbs. Now you might have one Jacob or two in the suburbs. You might have one Edomite or two in the hood, but majority vote. They're not trying to help us. They happy to see us down there. They want to look down on us, right? So you put the puzzle pieces together and you tell me what looks real to you. All right, you tell me who in rulership today. Hey, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakar Kadash, giving double honor to the Apostle Elders, Great Millstone, peace and blessed by Christian truth and sincerity, and a Bob above.